Dang it, you son of a gun.
Who is that kid, bro?
Vete, 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 güey, vete. Vete, amarillo. Amarillo, vete, fuera, fuera, fuera.
Okay.
Person on top of the hill.
Enemies dropping into the AO.
Bro is not getting away from me. I'd have been a bad one if I'd have left.
Here, Nick, here. He on me, B. He on me. On the hill. Oh, oh. Go get hunting. Go back, standing soldier. Survive until your squad can redeploy.
I just killed one.
Get hunting.
Get the fuck out of here, cheating ass.
Back map. Go get hunting.
Yo YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Eveyons, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and comment down below any questions that you do indeed have. Now let's get into it, man. So first I'm gonna show you all my graphic settings as well. Why not? They're very basic, nothing too crazy. I got my frames capped at 185. I got this at 90, my VRAM at 90. And other than that, everything else is low and very low. You want to keep those low or very low, even if you have a very high-end computer, because you want to get the best performance that you can out of your computer. And then for view, of course, you want to have a 120 field of view. You got to have 120 field of view. You want these off for sure. For sure. And for keybinds, these are pretty much going to be very simple as well. There's a couple things that might be different, but I've been switching them up here and there. At first I had my slide button on crouch/slide, so that's why I kept dead sliding the whole time. You have to pair a specific keybind to the slide if you want to slide effortlessly. Now I do that shit with no problem. No more dead sliding. It's very nice, because that was terrible. I would just crouch instead of sliding, and it's been affecting me for the last year, and I didn't even know that this was an option. So that's another problem I was going through. Other than that, not much has changed. See the reload, switch the weapon with the side button, weapon inspect. A lot is still the same. Focus is V, previous weapon right there. Switch the first weapon. That's how you do the fast YY. If you want to pair a button to any other key on your keyboard and YY very fast, that's how you do it. It's fun to do sometimes, so if you ever see me doing a fast YY, that's all I'm doing. Vehicle settings. I'm not in vehicles very often, but I'll get in them here and there. Nothing too crazy going on there. Scoreboard. All that. This is kind of just give you an overlay of what you can and might be able to do, because it's not really, you don't really want to copy anybody's keybinds. You kind of want to find your own spot and stay in that spot. You know what I mean? Let's get into the gameplay behavior. We got the hold on the crouch. I don't even have a crouch keybind, so it's kind of, I got to find one. I haven't got to the point to finding one yet, so I'm going to get there in a second. Prone, go to. Automatic tack sprint. That's how you dive and get up faster. So you got to have a keybind bind to tack sprint if you want to be able to do that. Slide, maintain, sprint. Close backpack on sprint. I turned that off. Single tap sprint. Walk behavior. Don't got nothing on that. Those are off. Make sure you keep this on independent. You don't want that to be shared. Auto parachute. I don't know. It's very annoying to me when my parachute auto deploys. So, but some people might like it, you know. It's really up to you, to be honest, at the end of the day. Interact behavior, just default. You don't want that on hold at all. You do not want to do that. Walk speed fast. Like, why not? Movement base. I like that on movement base. I like the free on there. You want to sprint and bash through doors. That's going to help you in the long run. If you plating up, running, you sprint through the door, you're going to bash it open and you're going to be able to keep pushing. You want that on. Aim down sight behavior, hold. All of that's really the same. I don't like mounting my weapon. It messes me up sometimes. Sometimes I'll accidentally click the right button on my keyboard and it'll double click and make me mount, and it messed me up more than it helped me. So I took that off. I don't mount anyway. My aim is too good to mount. I don't need it. Now let me stop. But tack stance, man, I don't even get that shit still. Blade supply all. C4 1x1. Fuck that. Up and switch around. Sprint cancels reload. I turned that off. Since you can sprint and reload, you really don't want that to cancel your reload. You want to be able to use the sprinting while reloading to your advantage. So if you turn that on, you're not going to be able to sprint and reload because it's going to cancel it every time you go to sprint. But it might not cancel it if you're already sprinting and then you go to reload. Free lock activation always enabled. This is more just kill streaks and everything. I got a dedicated keybind. I always ping with alt. It's always my pinky. Delay short. And I got that on hold. I don't know what the fuck that does anyway. And I'm gonna show you my audio settings too, actually. Even though audio is terrible in this game and there's not much going on, I keep switching back and forth between these two because I can't decide if it's actually anything better or not. But other than that, I got my master volume on my master volume's on 100. My effects volume is on 100. My dialogue is on 20 because that's just like the little enemy UAV above and all that stuff. I got all this shit down. You don't want to hear no music. You don't want to hear fucking war tracks. You don't want to hear gameplay music. That's just all pointless shit. Usually got this on party only. Sometimes I don't like hearing other people talk. My mic's ass. I need to get a new one. So I'm hoping this even sounds good. And then other than that, I got the classic hit markers on. I like to have my game muted while it's minimized. Juggernaut music off. You want to reduce this. You don't want to hear that concussion and that flashbang sound, that ding. You just sitting there. You can't hear nothing. You can't hear where nothing's going. Nobody's going. You want to reduce that sound. If you made it this far, you a real one. I hope this helps you out. If you got any questions, leave them down in the comments below. I'm always going to respond. I'm always here if you need some help with anything. I'm trying to help the keyboard community out, man. That's all I'm here to do. So if you got any questions, just drop them down below. Other than that, hope you enjoyed. Have a good one. I'm out.